Alright, hello everyone. Switching over to the main screen. How are you all doing? Just getting things, there we go. So yes, hello, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Age of Wonders 4. And this is the first time I am restreaming this, which means it is live both on Twitch and also YouTube. I have finally started trying to get back into the YouTube things. I probably won't do edited videos. I just don't care enough about editing videos. But if the live streams do well, then who knows, maybe I'll hire an editor. But yeah, I did think it was high time that I tried to do that. I really wanted to get the YouTube side of things working for the release of Kutsudamarum next week, because I'm going to be streaming that game quite a lot, I suspect. So yeah, this is something of a test to see how the YouTube stuff is working, and then of course you guys on Twitch are also always amazing. So yeah, new systems, let's see how it works. Just realised it's not Miracle of Sound. Unfortunately, the move to YouTube probably means the end of Miracle of Sound on this channel. It is copyrighted, and if a single thing is copyrighted in a YouTube stream, the whole thing gets demonetized. Unlike Twitch, where it just mutes a section, YouTube is just like, nah. So Miracle of Sound is copyrighted on both channels, so I'm just not going to use it anymore. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works. Been sick for like 2 weeks soon, not as bad anymore, but something I did not know about has happened and lost my sense of taste and smell. That sounds a lot like COVID, Macho. That was like one of the main symptoms. Is Mordred Viking really your name, or more of a moniker? Is the nickname considered the name? No, it's not my real name. My real name is Gareth, as may have been seen a few times in the Hearts of Iron stuff. But it's my online name? Avatar name? I never really know how to call that. It's my online name. So, there we go. Yeah, I started with the name Mordred years ago. I think the first time I used Mordred was when I was creating a character on Baldur's Gate, and at the time I called myself Mordred the Powerful because I was like 13. That stuck for a while, played Ultima Online, was called Mordred the Powerful there. Then started playing Shadowbane, and a bit older, and I thought, no, that's too much of an angsty team name, so I started calling myself Mordred Proudmoore because I really liked Warcraft. So then I was Mordred Proudmoore for years, and then World of Warcraft took off. So I decided I should probably distance myself from the Warcraft connection, because I've never really played World of Warcraft. So then I started writing a book about Vikings, and then I thought, you know what, why not just call myself Mordred Viking? As in Admiral Proudmoore. Yep. The OG, before Jaina was even a thing. Because I really liked Kulturas, because, you know, they're the naval race. They're the naval nation, rather. Gareth the Viking. Yep, that's my other name. Or it should be. So, Age of Wonders 4 has just had a new expansion, and I promised in the outset of this stream to take a look at what actually was added, because I actually have no idea. I love this game, I love this series, but I have not been paying attention to what is coming. So let me just go and take a look at that real quick. Ways of War, here we go. Autoplaying. So, what is added? The Oathsworn culture, a new culture based on ethical codes to provide unique unique advantages. Oathsworn culture includes 3 subcultures that can let you choose what sort of ethical code you want your people to follow, and in fact, while I'm reading this, I may as well share that screen. And there's no reason for me not to be here as well. Hello. The Oath of Harmony focus on avoiding wars while building a multicultural empire and making the world a safer place. Oath of Righteousness focus on gathering good alignment points and destroying evil forces. Oath of Strife focus on gathering good alignment points and destroying evil. Oh no, that was Righteousness. Focus of Strife focus on waging war against worthy opponents and bonuses for attacking forces more powerful than your own. 4 new tomes. Tome of Discipline. Channel your inner strength and cleanse your units and empower their attacks. Unlocks the Monk. Tome of Shade. Strike from the shadows. Blind your foes and find their weak points to deliver the perfect fatal blow. Unlocks the Assassin. Tome of Calamity. Bring calamity to the realm, burn your enemies in cold ghost fire, gives access to calamity units. Bring forth prosperity to the empire, grant your units healing grace, unlocks prosperity units, that's the tome of prosperity. Intrigue happenings. Multi-stage story events bring narrative elements to normal skirmish maps. These events focus on crises such as assassinations, coups, betrayals, and give you the chance to part, thwart, and exploit them as you wish. 2 new forms, the Ogrekin and the Simians. Simians, I assume... Oh, they're monkey type. And then Ogre King are ogres. So I guess that this is going to be our opportunity to play the ogres. Which is going to be interesting, because they change a lot. 2 new lines of ancient creatures. Creatures of prosperity who are dedicated to good and harmony. And creatures of calamity who are dedicated to evil and strife. I mean, that would also kind of work for the lizard men. Because we had some lizard men who were focused on prosperity, those were the Naga ones, and we had some which were calamity, which are the Yuan-Ti, and then we have the middle ones who don't really care. They are neutral. New mounts, the Graceful Judge, the Blessed Dragon, and the White Warg. And more! New interface skins to celebrate the addition of the Oathsworn culture. New music from the composer Michael van den Bos. And new realm template, pre-made rulers and gorgeous world map content. Cool! That all sounds really cool. So we're going to go and dive in. And I guess we're going to make some ogres. Because one of the races, now if I bring up the world building that I've been doing, haven't done it for a little while now. Because I've found myself always busy on Sundays. We're going to take the 261 BC map. And I'll just do a quick explanation of the world that we've been using basically in Age of Wonders to flesh out some of the different nations in this world. Because Age of Wonders seems to be a really good template to do that. I actually told the Age of Wonders team this, and they were like really thrilled. They're like, that's an awesome way of doing it. So that was nice. Alright, computer's being slow. Come on, computer, stop being slow. How is the stream fluidity, by the way? Like, is everything making sense? Is everything seemingly smooth? Because this time around, I just kind of went auto-detect all settings, and it just went bloop, 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 and did everything. So the only thing that hasn't changed is like the layer. And also, I'm just going to keep on keeping an eye on Twitch and YouTube, because I want to make sure that all the messages that I'm getting actually go through. So far, yes. The only message that has not gone through so far was Intro Night's hello all. Like literally the first message. And nothing from the Yup-Tubs yet. But that's fair enough. Like, I haven't done YouTube for like 2 years, so I'm kind of expecting that one to be a bit quieter. Alright, why is this crashed? Where's the program? It's clearly not responding. Try it again. Look a bit bright. That's probably just light settings. One thing I can do is mess with my camera settings, because I always reset every time I restart the computer. And we can turn off, and this is one that usually does it, the white balance. And then the focus. Because I have noticed sometimes it goes like super red. Okay, it looks like Explorer's just straight up crashed. So I guess we're not going to get a map. This problem in a long time. I don't want OneDrive. Oh, it was literally OneDrive that crashed? That's annoying. Alright, I don't even use it. It's just there. So again, we're going to go over to the right hand side. So this is the world 261 BC, which is basically 2,200 years since the start of time when we started actually tracking this stuff. This, for those of you who don't know, is the world that I've been building for basically an upcoming D&D campaign, or whatever I decide to use it for. And over here we have the Minotaurs. The Minotaurs used to be a lot bigger. And part of the reason for this is they had enslaved the Ogres, the last of whom in the north are AO1. So we had the Minotaurs, their enslaved Ogres fighting against the Elves, who they also eventually enslaved, forming basically the first classical empire. But after a coalition of elves, humans, and Duragar, they managed to push the Minotaurs back. The ogres, the elves were freed first of all, then the ogres were freed and fled, and they fled south. So down here we have actually what are the ogre kingdoms. And this, I think, is probably what we're going to take a look at representing. Slightly pinker when you look to the left, slightly lighter when you look to the right. Yeah, I think that's the white balance thing, so it should be fixed now that I've turned that off. And also, it's probably just partially a reflection from the screen, depending on what I have on the screen. Can't really do much about that. I already have my 2 studio lights and also the main light turned on. Okay, so we could, actually here's a question. Could we start the ogres as they were? And basically use Tome 1, I kind of like this. Tome 1, which is the ogres in their pre-conquest system. Tome 2, where they're enslaved. Tome 3, where they fight back. Tome 4, where they flee. No, I think 4 and 5 should be them in their new area. I'm going to write this down because this is interesting. So, T1 is pre-slavery. T2 is slaves. T3 is when they flee. And then T4 and 5 is when it's the ogre kingdoms. I like it. So, we're going to create the pre-slavery ogres before they start to evolve. And this is one of the cool things Age of Wonders does. It can kind of show you how you evolve over time, which is really, really cool. So going back to the game, boop. We're going to start a new one.
Choose your destination.
I'm going to create a realm. This is basically a Pangaea. There is no sailing at all in this whole sector. Then traits. It's... I think no trait. Inhabitants. Land of conflict? No. I don't think there's any, like, natural inhabitant stuff. It's just normal. And then presence. Sworn rivalry. This realm is a stage of violent dispute between 3 oath-sworn Godir. Zorn the Disciplined, Aya the Enlightened, and Megara the Scalded. Nah. Okay, so these are the miscellaneous traits. These are the ones where I think we can really make things interesting. Unfolding mysteries. This realm, intrigue and skullduggery are rampant. The intrigue happening type is a high chance of occurring during the mid-game. A diverse set of rulers will increase the chance of occurrence. No. I don't think so. Ancient Wonders. This isn't really... No, I don't think so. City-states, I think, are common. This realm features unusually powerful free cities, which have grown into city-states of their own right and pride to match. So free cities are bigger. Whispering Stone strength is reduced. Distrusting locals. Whispering Stone strength is reduced as well. Hostile houses. Empire sufferer, minus allegiance, minus relations with each free city that they meet. Low population. I don't think it's low pop. Might makes right. The house of this realm respects strength above all. They will grow more loyal to proven conquerors. That one I feel like might be what happens. No free cities, definitely not. Ruined realm, free cities are rare, city ruins are common, no. Though the north was fairly war-torn at this point. Banner Lords. World's free cities make powerful allies, rally the legions occur 25% more often, all empires gain +5 recruitment. Chaotic influence, chaotic energies make emotions run high. Death casting. Units grant the owner +10. Combat casting, no. Disdain for evil, don't think so. Mega City is definitely not. I don't think any of those. So I think we're going to have city-states. And probably might makes right. So Whispering Stones are going to be freaking useless. This is all about conquest. Megafauna, as there's Minotaurs and Ogres, it's all big. We are in the north where giants are more common. I can kind of buy that. But then again, this is also where the elves and the humans are. And centaurs. Like, if we ever did a Frost Giant game, then I would definitely say that. Just going to take a quick look at the map again. Like, we don't really have a good way of representing the Minotaurs, which is the only unfortunate thing. So maybe we should just do the Ogre Kingdoms in the south. In which case, our immediate neighbour are the trolls, which are megafauna. Yeah, let's do that, because I'm still kind of waiting for them to release a race that are like the Minotaurs. Although, curious.
Your journey starts here.
Is there anything that we could use to make Minotaurs? These were the new ones, Simians. The answer is not really.
Starts here.
So you were saying Megafauna, which was this one. Beasts of this realm are especially large and ferocious. I don't think it's really the beasts that are potent, though. You know what, let's do Lingering Creators, and let's turn off Gigantism. Could have Tome 1 and 2 as traditions of the ogres from when they were slaves. I like it. Okay, made a note of that. So I think this works. Map size, we'll stay with medium. Players, 7, sure. Difficulty normal, classic turns. And this is gonna be Ogre Kingdoms.
Your journey starts here.
We're gonna create a new faction.
What is your people's form?
We are Ogre King. So ordinarily they are inner fire. Melee attackers sustain fire damage. They also have fire resistance. Fast recuperation regenerates additional hit points on the world map. And they're hardy. I mean, that kind of makes sense. But we are going to reset all of this. And we're going to start again. So, what are we good at? We're hardy. I'll definitely say we're hardy. I do kind of like the idea of fast recuperation, although I'd say trolls are probably more fast recuperation than we are. I would say we're ferocious. Deal extra damage via retaliation and opportunity. Resilient? Strong. Repeating melee and physical range attacks deal additional physical damage. Non-repeating melee and physical deal 4 more. Tough. We have extra defense. I don't think we're tough. We're just hearty. I think strong. These ogres seem more inspired by the Asian mythology for ogres than Western depiction. That could be, yeah, possibly. Okay.
What is their origin culture?
Origin culture. So we have Oathsworn. Strong sense of devotion. What do they look like, first of all? Okay, this is very Asian. So harmony. Relations with free cities and rulers. When vassalizing, they start a tributary. We are not harmony. Righteousness. I don't think we're that either. Strife. Raising and pillaging is faster. Yields imperialism. We have warrior soul. So based on how devoted we are, the stronger that stuff becomes. Oh, their stuff actually changes. So harmony is the Asian one. Righteousness is more warlike, and then strife is like more barbaric. That's kind of cool. I do somewhat suspect though that we are barbarian. Feudal, no. High, definitely not. Oathsworn. Oathsworn strife, maybe, but I don't think the ogres are that much about conquering and pillaging. Strife would be possibly the goblins. Yeah, strife would be the goblins, actually. Primal is like natural. This would be the wood elves. Reavers is artillery and cannons. Industrious is the dwarves. Dark is drow. And mystic is magical, so it'd be like the high elves. No, barbarian definitely makes the most sense.
What defines their society?
Now this is the good question, because I actually have no idea. Chosen Uniters. We're good aligned, I don't think we are. Devotees are good, definitely not. Imperialists, no. Prolific Swarmers. I don't think so. Ritual Cannibals? Nearest own city gains mana and food per tier of non-magic origin units killed or lost after successful combat. Okay. Ruthless Raiders. Nearest city owned gains gold and draft per tier of units killed after successful combat. That one, possibly. Knowledge, food, production, stability. Hermit Kingdom. Grievances inflicted by other empires encroaching on the territory increased. No, I don't think so. Magic Channelers, no. Adept Settlers. We don't build new cities, really. Seafarers. This is a Pangaea. Fabled Hunters. Gain extra resources from clearing infestation, ancient wonder, and resources. Units regenerate an additional number of hit points per turn. Fabled Hunters, maybe. Artifact Hoarders. Gain tier 2-3 hero item, clearing ancient wonders. Gain extra mana. No. Builders. No. Reclaimers. Believe anything can be reforged into something better, but before that can be done it must be reclaimed. Gain binding essence for clearing infestation spawners, clearing ancient wonders, raising cities and pillaging resources. Oh, this allows you to make better items. Runesmiths. Enchantments are cheaper. Wonder architects. Ancient wonders do not require population. Cities gain production from ancient wonders. That would be the Minotaurs. Devious Watchers. More vision, better scouts. Allegiance and alignment. Damage spells are more powerful. Draft and evil. aligned with the Umbral people. I kind of do see ritual cannibals. And I also kind of see fabled hunters. I feel ogres are more primal than barbarian. I disagree in this setting.
Choose your first tome of magic.
Okay, tome. Pyromancy, no. Horde, no. Discipline. This is one of the new ones. Mantra Purification heals hit points, removes 2 negative status effects. You get the Monk mobile fighter unit that can cause, that can use devastating combo attacks and heal itself. Inner Mastery, status resistance and healing received in combat. That's a race transformation. Focus aim ability allows the unit to make an attack it cannot miss. Empowered strike, deal physical damage. And if you use all 3 actions for an attack, you inflict stunned. Rock. So we can get gargoyles, rock blast spell, stone skin, obsidian weapons, earthkin, and lesser stone spirit. So rock, maybe, maybe. Tome of Alchemy. Miasma, tonics, afflictors. No, they don't really do that. Enchantment. No, they're not really crafters. This is where their primal aspect could come through, because I don't think they themselves are primally aligned. But they may have some primal abilities. So we need to kind of think, how were the ogres when they were enslaved? Because I always kind of had them envisioned as big dumb brutes that carried stuff good. But I never really got beyond that point. Tome of Roots. Heals hit points, gains regeneration, blight blades, you do blight damage instead of physical. I feel like these guys are very physical. Beasts. Mark someone as prey, they become distracted, they suffer sunder. Extra damage when adjacent to friendly animals. This is what the goblins really doubled down on. Maybe they have animal companions? Evolution, youthful rejuvenation, heals for hit points, gains strengthened. Units with Evolve have the effect doubled, gain resurgence. Slither hatchlings, oh these are the draconic ones. Experience from combat, slip away of tier 1 or 2, healing them once per battle if their hit points will reduce to 0. Units can then... Oh, affects units that evolve, so that's basically for the hatchlings only. Wyverns, draconic vitality, I mean extra hit points. Evolution I'm leaning towards. Although they really don't have any connection to dragons. Okay. Long time for you to do live stream. I mean, I've been streaming very consistently on Twitch, but this is the first one back on YubTubs. How's the new game? To be determined. Still, this is the first time I'm playing this expansion. Beast and Primal are good synergy for you've expressed them before during enslavement. Yeah. Faith, definitely not. Zeal, definitely not. Necromancy, no. Cryomancy, no. Tentacle, definitely not. Warding, no. Beasts. I think probably beasts.
What is your ruler's origin?
Eldritch Sovereign. Dragon Lord, Wizard King, or a champion. We're a champion, we're not a magical race.
Reveal yourself.
Okay, so body type. Male or female? I don't think that the ogres would not be patriarchal. I don't know. Physique, they're big. They have long arms, long legs. And I think they're particularly red-haired. Red-skinned, rather. Something a bit more greyish. Tail. No. Skin decorations. Bloody. The head. With as few tusks as possible. Eye colour. Sure. Hairstyle. Top part. Horns. Has to be horns, right? I'm making them small ones so you can't really see them. Beard. Oh, I can definitely see them having beards. Hair color on top. Grey. Kind of like grey. Hair color at the bottom. Stick with grey. Outfit. First one. Helmet. Ah, here we can cover the horns. There you go. There's your helmet. Cape. Still kind of like that one. Oh yeah, Minotaur skull. Beautiful. Armor color. Bronze. And then the same thing for the race. Like physique, I want you to be big. Army skin color, we went with grey. Armor color, we went with bronze. Army skin decor, bloody. Tail length, none. Mount type, so at the moment they're on wargs. Boars, maybe? Saber-toothed cats. That's too evil looking. It'd be one of these two. Because again, they are befriending animals. Bears. Bears are more of a forest creature. Ogres aren't really from forests. I think giant boars is more likely. Saber cats, yeah, from the plains. Again, taking a look at the overview. Minotaur territories are plains and hilly. There are a few forests around. But then the ogre kingdoms now, grassland, plains, hills, and actually a big forest. So yeah, we can absolutely do forest creatures. Bear then. They're probably the only creature that's big enough to really do it. I'm tempted to go full on physique size. Yeah, I did for the leader as well. Yeah, I think we're just going to make these guys really big. And then the leader of the ogres. I think it's kind of got to be a berserker. And then colours. The ogres on the map were... They were originally yellow. And then became green. So maybe yellow and green? Definitely not a hand. Trying to see if there's like a Minotaur skull. I think I like that one the most. Bear's head is a bit too foresty focused. I don't want that to become their main thing.
Your journey begins.
Right, and then we need to create the stuff about him. Well, first of all, I'm going to go and grab my tea, because I haven't had that yet, and I want it. You've been playing Dragon Age Veil Gardens, brilliant. I do want to try that at some point. I haven't had the chance yet, though. We'll be back. Okay. Bad writing, good gameplay, so not a bad game. Fair enough. Actually, the game I'm kind of most looking forward to at the moment is Star Wars Star Wars Outlaws. Couldn't care less about Star Wars, it's never been my series. But, it apparently has, like, some of the best exploration gameplay of any game since, like, Skyrim. It's just the main quest sucks. And that kind of appeals to me because I don't generally play the main quests. I like exploring stuff. Alright, so title, Warlord. I think that makes sense. Names. Urgot Lashmaster. Race name, the Hunting Tuskmen. We definitely know that. We are the Ogre Kingdoms. Although this is one specific kingdom. So this is where we're going to bring up our good buddy ChatGPT to give me some ideas. Hey, Miss Donny. On YubTubs as well. Now, how do I make you a moderator? There we go. I play Hoi 4, but not for the story. I'm hoping you'll play Belgium for this story, because I worked hard on that narrative. No, I get what you mean. Right. You are Belgium. I did know that. Okay, so new thingy. Give me 10. Now here's a question. What are ogre names based on? Play Dragon Age, but not for the story. Are we following Grandfather Nurgle? No. Though this is a very green background, so I can see why you'd think that. These are the ogres. Mixture of speech and orcish. The thing is, they wouldn't have had any contact with the orcs. Like, the ogres are probably one of the last ones that the goblins came across. And in small amounts. So the Minotaurs in my head were always Greek. So the Minotaurs would probably be some kind of brutish Greek. Ten names with a brutish Greek complexion based on the Western depiction. I need to uninstall that program. Give me 10 names with a British Greek inflection based on Western depiction of ogres, the Warhammer Fantasy. Let's see what it comes up with. Actually, these are kind of cool. And again, I'm forgetting to share the screen. Let's do that. So, Chronicles, Tharkolos, Morkastan, Zagrathos, Brutalos. Oh, I like Brutalos. Harkion, Skoroskan, Voragos, Dramakos, Legamorak. Each has a raw, heavy sound, mixing Greek phonetics with a British twist to match the imposing primal creature of fantasy ogres. These are cool. I actually really like these. I think we're going to go with Brutalos for the name. And ogres probably don't have surnames. Ogres don't have surnames. And then we need to think of the race name. Yeah, but that's also our nation. No, it's the race. And the capital city. Borathopolis, Tharnagros, Brucalon, Roktharos, Zagronia, Vorgathia, Scorpolis, Kragoska, Moraklim, 100%. I like that. Use silly profession surnames, the most underrated cooks. Actually, that's not a bad idea. So it's basically the insults that were hurled at them when they were slaves. They've kind of taken that as a Cognomen. Brutalos the Bad Butcher. Okay, and then I need to go back to Ogre Kingdom now. Then open up World Anvil, so we can add these notes to World Anvil, because we've got to keep that up to date as well. We are building a world here at the same time. I'm just hiding stuff because I don't want you to see my login and password things. Come on, game. There you go. We need this one. Yes. And then these are the kingdoms. I've changed the layout of this. I quite like it. Names, races. Names. So here we have the ogres. And specifically, it was Brutalos Bad Butcher. Leader. Nora Lim is... I'm not going to call it the capital city because I don't think that ogres would necessarily have cities. I think they're fairly nomadic. But we'll call this like the primary clan. And you, I assume, are going to automatically save. Yes, good. Marvelous. Right, I like it. Onwards! No, there's something missing. I didn't set up who's in the realm. Where was that? This is not going to do. Exit to main menu. We'll get there in a minute, don't worry.
Choose your destination.
So we created Ogre Kingdoms. Oh, the portal visual needs to change.
Your journey starts here.
And our faction is the Ogre Kingdoms. That just starts the game. Where was advanced settings? I didn't see it. Too bad there's no proper nomad cultures in the game yet. Yeah, that's true. My password is Mordred is the best. 69420. Still failed me, game. Main menu. Let's try that again. Third time lucky. Thankfully this doesn't take long.
Choose your destination.
Custom. Ogre Kingdoms. Ah, here. Right, so we are gonna do... We're actually gonna set this up. So we're the human. And this is going to be...
starts here.
Daruba Shapash, because the desert dwarves are our next door neighbor.
Your journey starts here.
We're gonna have Nefertiti Ruminien, because the southern humans aren't that
Your
far
journey
away.
starts here.
I wish there was a way of randomly generating, but I think we're just gonna need to choose one of these. We need like high elves.
Your journey
And then
starts here.
lots and lots of dwarves. And maybe one other ogre.
Your journey starts here.
Not dwarves, so they don't. And then
Your
finally,
journey
is there an
starts
ogre?
here.
Is that who? No, it's orc. That's a halfling? That does not look like a halfling. Oh, he's an ogre lord ruling over halflings. Interesting. Okay. Okay. No. Crocodile corsairs. The wholesome halflings. These are all the older races. I'm gonna say Othrakar, but we just need to imagine that they're actually ogres. Not actual ogres, though. Is Pyakin really the only ogrekin they have? There's a lot of sirens. A lot of lizards too. Yeah, that's the only ogre. Let's go with ogres.
Your journey starts here.
Okay, let's see how this works. Brutalos Bad Butcher. A new ruler emerges. Explore your surroundings and expand your domain. Prepare to face your rivals and become the master of this realm. Your choices will shape the new Age of Wonders. Okie dokie. Starting magic. So we've got Marker's Prey, which makes somebody distracted. All attacks count as flanking, I guess, kind of cool. And also it sunders their defenses. And then we have the Song of Recklessness, which is makes people berserk and also strengthens them, which does an extra 30% damage. Sweet! Okay, so you are a scoot, so you can start scooting a boot. And then this is the Army of Brutalos with a strength of 390 against 160. That is why we should, I hope, be able to win. Is it me wondering why I can only see this in 720? 720 60 FPS for me as well. Huh. That is something I should look into. Give me a second. $10K. Probably can't change it for this stream, but I should be able to change it for the next one. Because it says the output's 1080. But the streaming output is currently hidden because I have it set to the basic setting. I can't see advanced, and I can't do that while I'm streaming. I will make a note for myself to take a look at that. Do that between sessions. And then I suspect that... Ah, you know what? There is one thing I'm missing. I don't have notifications up. Huh. Setup. And then of course I immediately click it again, because I'm an idiot. The stream info is just the titles. So notifications I'm going to have to get direct from the platform. I don't think there are YouTube notifications to use. Aha! Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, this whole restream thing means I kind of need to reset my general setup here. What did I pick as my ambition? How do you mean? Seen YouTube subscriptions pop up on other streams. I think I turned off YouTube subscriptions long ago because they got real spammy. Yeah, YouTube subscription. Do you mean YouTube subscriptions as in people donating stuff, or subscriptions as in they become a subscriber? I'm going to assume the latter. But I don't know for sure. Yeah, I don't think there's any way of tracking subscribers. Ruler ambitions, what lets you level up the governance level? Right, we haven't actually got to that yet. We are, like, on turn 0 right now. This is the first move I made, was to go and attack somebody. Okay, so ogres. How are we going to deal with these guys? They are tier 2. We have warriors, who do have the shield bash. They are very defensive and have a bucket load of hit points. We have our archers. Oh no, these are... Wait, we started with furies? Oh, heck yeah. And then we have Brutalos, who just hits really hard. Target non-hero unit regains action points. Okay. And we have Sunderers with Javelin Throwers and then War Shaman, who can heal. So we should probably attack them. Because, yeah, they can all reach me next turn. Although he can only reach my shield guys. I kind of would like you to attack my shield guys. And you do extra damage based on how far you move. So we're going to take a little bit of a risk and move you back. Now, we're not the goblins, we don't care about adjacencies. So this is already changing up how I'm playing here. So you were attacked by both of them, that's fine. You can come in behind them to get a proper flank going and then just wallop that guy for 38 damage. Ouch! You're going to move here, so you don't have a chance of hitting your buddy. I'm just going to shoot them twice. Oh, you didn't kill him. It's okay, this guy can. Oh, and here's the corpse eating. Nom 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 nom. So you could invigorate that guy. He's a butcher. Unfortunately, he's not a bad butcher. Whack. This is how you proper butcher. We gain food and mana for Maraclim because we won a battle and we are primal hunters. Cool. Our boss man leveled up. Let's see how this works.
A hero gains skill options from 3 sources: class, origin, and affinity dedications.
They've changed the hero system with this new expansion. And this is actually one of the things I was most curious about, because I heard they'd done it, but I haven't actually seen anything about how. So hero skill trees. Heroes gain skill options from 3 sources: the hero class, the hero origin, and the hero signature skills. Skill points may be used to unlock skills from any of these trees, granting new abilities and properties, as well as access to future hero skill options. Ah, so these are the signature skills. Oh, they actually go a lot higher than I realised. Mortal Champion. While Army Leader, all non-hero units gain defense and resistance to adjacent. Now, does this mean mutually exclusive? Probably. Or we can have offensive formations, 10% attacks to adjacent friendlies, extra experience per turn, regenerate more hit points per turn. That one is tempting. We already have command, and then we can either have decisive command, which is a free action. Because the downside to this is you use your action and then you're done. And then this one's coordinated command, which still takes an action, but the effect jumps to an additional target. Now, I think decisive command is something I would actually use a lot. And then we have the warrior choices, so we can have +1 defense and hit points, and we become a knight. Or we can be a berserker. We gain extra damage and also extra hit points. Now, these skills... Oh, those are abilities. I think I'm going to take Decisive Command, because I feel like that's going to be a really good option to do a lot. Ah, and here's the ambitions. Lead a full army of legendary rank units. Renown. Minor ambition. Rank up units in the hero's army. Repeatable. An instructor. This hero aims to lead the most experienced force in the world. Was this something I could have chosen? And then we have the Berserker's Great Axe. When the unit's hit point total reaches 33% or lower, it becomes Berserk. And they become Berserk and Steadfast. And they have charge attack, so it's alright. Can do better. And was that our turn done? Yes. Yes. Alright, let's take a look at Moriklim. Go Dear Governor, renown level reward. So, level 1, plus 20 food. Level 2, acquire new population, requires less food. Level 3, Wizard Tower city structures grant Imperium. Level 4, unit recruits are plus 1 rank. Okay. I mean, it makes sense that he produces extra food. Got that randomly because I didn't pick one. But when do I pick one? Because I don't remember being given an option to pick one. Or was it because I got too hasty and I just ran off and attacked something? Under the name boxes in creation. Let me just throw a quick save in here.
Choose your destination.
Western, Ruby Kingdoms, select. Oh no, I'm going to have to choose all of the races again. Alright, so the only one I'm not going to choose is you.
Your
So you had
starts here.
Dilruba, Shapash.
Your
you
journey
had
starts here.
Nefertine.
Your journey starts here.
That was all of that.
Your journey
Then we had
starts here.
Oops. First elves.
Your journey starts here.
Mountain dwarves.
Your journey starts here.
Moonrock dwarves.
Your journey starts
And
here.
Firekin? Did we go with the Firekin in the end? I think we did.
Your journey starts here. What is your people's form? Your journey begins. Your journey begins.
Oh, this! I totally forgot to assign the personality too. Yes, we'll override this, this is fine. Personality. Survivalist? Is survivalist somewhere? Probably a militant warlord. A rebellious ruler who values freedom and alliances. Possibly a revolutionary diplomat? Authoritarian diplomat? No. Solitary isolationist. He's a warlord. Let's not kid ourselves. Okay, so these are the ambitions. This is a new system. This is, I think, why I missed it. If you want to populate the game from races from the custom world, you go to the library instead. Yeah, but there's a couple of races in the library which are not custom, like the dragon and Dig Diggle. Sorry, which are not from my game world, but are custom. And also, I know exactly where the ogres are, and I know who their neighbours are, so I wanted... Yeah, I don't want to delete them, though. Especially not Dig Diggle. He's my only Pantheon. Which is another thing. I kind of wish that progress through games counted towards your Pantheon score, rather than just once you finish. Because I got really far in with Krell, I got really far in with Nefertiti, but I don't think I'll ever actually finish those games. Anyway, Challenger... Hero craves to be challenged in combat, win combat against an army with 500 or more power, win a battle against an army with more power. Collector, fully equip a unit with items, no. Conqueror, win a siege against the throne. Crusader, personally slay an undead or fiend unit at tier 4. Govern city has extra fortification health. Delver, clear an underground, no. Dominator, recruit or raise a tier 4 unit, no. Duelist, personally slay a ruler in combat, maybe. Explorer, explore a golden ancient wonder, no. Win a battle where 5 enemies routed, no. Glory seeker, maybe. Personally slay a legendary rank in combat, personally slay a unit of elite rank, maybe. Imperialist, win a siege battle against a free city, no. Instructor, lead a full army of legendaries, rank up the hero's army. Gold level infestation, clear an infestation, clear water infestation, win naval battle, win combat in enemy territory, win a combat with only animal, plant, or elementals. I think we'll probably go duelist. As ambitions directly tied to governor traits, it would be nice to see what said ambition did both to earn the points as it does, but also what the governor tiers would be. Yeah, that's true. As I'm guessing I'm not going to have the health one anymore. Oh, I'm on the edge of the world. That's pretty. Yeah, seems tiles. New location has been found. Helheim. Which is a what? I can't see. Fine. This guy... 155, 210. I probably do want to go after you first, because you are sitting on top of sheep, which is going to be growth. And also, big-ass river here. Is there like a kingdom in a river? Yeah, big river, actually. So this start actually makes a bit more sense. Because the Ogre Kingdoms are also actually on the Southern Ocean. They're not a Pangaea. Alright, what do they have? They have a Gargoyle, who's just going to be tough and who charges. The Brewer Ogre that we saw previously, and then the Lesser Stone Spirit, who is literally just hit points. A walking wall of hit points. I think I want to channel them through here. So if I do that, I won't have as much use of my charge abilities. Ooh, you reached me already. I think you've just done more damage than the two ogres did in the entire previous battle. But that's fine, because I will drink from your skull! Because, you know, we're cannibals, and that's what we do. I think the ogre is far enough away that he won't be able to reach us. Oh, this is a free action. Interesting. Speaking of free actions. Oh, I can only do it at the start of my turn. Okay, good to know. Where can you go? You can go there. You could actually reach my mages. I don't like that very much. We'll see what you do. I don't know. But that's okay, because I have a solution to this. Oh, no, I don't. Wait. Oh no, I haven't leveled up yet. I was like, didn't I get Decisive Command? No, not yet. I need to level up first before you get that, buddy. Chance it hits him. I'll put you here and just... You do a lot less than because you use two moves. Oh, you did. Should have moved them away and then I could put the primal archers there. One hit. Two hit. Three hit. Perfect. And you got strengthened 3 times. Oh! No, that's Savage Strike. That just... How come you were strengthening every hit? don't have Fury. Oh, yes, you do. You have Frenzy. You have Frenzy on a bow? Alright, cool. Cool. Let's go wallop him. You did not wallop him. I mean, ideally we want to move 3 tiles. Like this. And then I think you basically need to step aside. We'll get an attack of opportunity against you, but then you'll be able to bop him with your spell. Bop. Just like that. They're getting all the heavy hitters for this DLC and free play. I love this game. Yeah, Age of Wonders is so good. Like, I liked Age of Wonders 3, I really liked Planetfall, but this one just kind of blows them all out. It's very, very good. Hook you. Cancel your retaliation, which then means they can stab you. Wunderbar! We definitely took a bit more damage there than I would have liked, but we also actually gained more experience. So now we're going to take decisive command. And you guys leveled up. Which means what? You gained extra hit points. Ooh. Just the case. Nice. And you can move very, very slightly. Move to there just to take a look around. And in the meantime, we want to build the storehouse or the workshop. Let's go with the workshop first, because then we build everything else faster. Then in terms of drafting, I think we want another warrior. Take 4 turns, but that's fine. Arcane research. So what do we want to go for first? The wild speaker is the animal conjuring support guy who's good at flanking. Summon wild animal. Wait, what kind of damage do you do? Poison. Right. Summon wild animal. Conjures an animal. Animal kinship means that we do extra damage when we have a animal adjacent to us. I think right now we want the wild speaker. And we can annex our first territory, so we probably want to put a forester here. It'll give us food, it will give us production, and it will be one closer to building a farm there. Can't quite reach them, that's unfortunate. Chief Tyrell Thickskull of the free city of Helheim greets us with a wry smile. Salutations, Warlord Brutalor's Bad Butcher. Your reputation precedes you. It pleases us to meet a warlord who shares our convictions. Nevertheless, we ask you to respect Helheim's independence. What do we know about them? They are 4 Materium, 2 Chaos, 2 Nature. We are 2 Chaos, 4 Nature. They are Ogre. So Helheim is probably one that we will want to take over. But we don't generate very much Whispering Stone stuff at all. Because they're an independent city-state and we have right. Might makes right. Ah yes, and what does the governor trait do now? Same. Still food. Ah, we did reach you. Okay. So we're up against 3 wyvern fletchlings and a slither. But our frontline guy is kind of badly injured. Okie dokie. Wyvern's going to be... Actually, slithers are pretty quick too. We have a bit of a choke point here. So these 3 front guys will be our frontliners. Just make sure everyone's turned the right way. And then next turn... No, you know what? Let's cast this now. Because that will mean that these guys start healing. They are going to stand back there and then try to rush us. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. Oh shoot, interesting. Definitely need to find a way of getting more retaliations on my guys, because remember we get like 40% extra damage when we retaliate. Finish them off, which I think is good. And that's important because it means that you can use your free action to numb on the bad guys. And then use up... Finish them. This does mean that you'll probably be flanked by those guys. But that's kind of okay. Because what I can do is decisive command to give you another turn. To then have you attack them. Should have hit them first. So they didn't get the retaliation. Slithers were ranged. What's that? Oh, it gives you lucky. He roar! Jenkins! Good. We took basically no damage there. And you leveled up again. And at this point I think I'm going to make you into a berserker to give you the extra hit points and also the extra damage. And yes, this was indeed a mutually exclusive. Good to know. try to do the goals to level up. Yeah. Need to come across actual enemy heroes and stuff first. You're going to stay put so that you can heal a bit. You're going to continue explorifying. That's a lot of ogres. Wow, that's a lot of ogres. And trolls. Zealots. Lizard zealots. Their heads seem to have been shrunk. And we can annex another province, which is quite easily going to be this one. Yep. 17 food. Give me that growth. You've already got that, fortunately, but that's fine. You probably want to nab these forests just so that Halheim doesn't expand over this way. We probably want to go going after two of the brewer ogres. The brogers. The brugers. Okay. I mean, again, they've given us kind of a nice choke point. It'll take you 2 turns to get to that location, so I think I will go ahead and take the initiative. I wonder if you can decisive command yourself. So next turn they can reach, but it would take them their full turn to do it. So I think at this point we're going to drop a buff on our army. Also start their regeneration ticking. And we're just going to chill here and let them come to us. You can kill them. That makes the next move much easier. Good. Because you can come over here, flank, get a massive hit, which also removes his retaliation, which means that these guys can truly go ham. Just like that! Perfection. So what was this thing that we just took? A blossom orchard. Eternally blooming trees offer bounty of fruit and wood. Food and production buff. And then there's also some more sheep. Let's have you move this way. That is a big old forest. And we can get another province. Now, these constant battles are getting us a lot of nice resources, which is good. Gold mine? And then food. Probably food. Probably... oh no, that'll be gold. Oh, hang on, that's iron, so that's production. You know what, we should probably get the iron. Build a quarry there. That'll really double down on the production. And then after this, I think what I want to do is build the storehouse. Which has now been boosted, so it's going to be quicker. Warrior unit really is the anvil of our army. With the tough and strong traits, our warrior is going to be really good. Just so many hit points. And in the meantime, I think we basically just continue on our killing spree. Why do I have the idea that there would be at least one ogre gourmand who has tried the flesh of as many creatures as they could just so they could compare the taste? Probably. You could sprint ahead of those guys quite a lot. I do like having these little choke pointy areas though. Which they definitely couldn't reach, but this butcher can. Let's do it. Oh, what's the range of his decisive command, I wonder? Ran that way, cheeky. Four. Should have cast this first. Would have done a bunch of extra damage. Well, hopefully you guys can finish him. We'll soak off the one hit, but that's okay. Now, can you still use this ability? No, because you've already acted this turn. It's unfortunate. Because now these guys are probably going to stand on top of the corpse and then I don't think I can eat them. Never mind. Yeah, just like that, in fact. Still out of range. Damn it. You only get the top corpse. Okay, good to know. You may as well smack him twice. Yeah, very rude they stand on top of my snacks. Like, how could they? I gotta say, this ritual cannibalism makes them significantly hardier. Because not only do they have the extra hit points, they can also regenerate hit points actually pretty easily. So that turn they definitely took some damage. Ouch. Flanked! Alright, can you make yourself go again? No, and you still can't do this. You have to do this first. I don't like that. I think you should be able to do that whenever. Rewards. The elusive trousers does not trigger opportunity attacks. Ooh. That's actually really helpful for someone who charges around. Okay, okay. I could take out this infestation like now. I would need to be a little bit careful with the warrior. Speaking of what, did you get when you leveled up to veteran? More hit points. Yeah, maximum hit points now of 78. That's pretty impressive for a tier 1 unit. Get another warrior next turn. I start with only 78, so yeah, gain 20 so far. Not too shabby. Ah, we could upgrade and then we can actually get Furies War Shaman. And this has already been boosted. Yeah, queue that up. Big old open area down here. That might be a good city site. We got wild speakers. Nice. So Wayfinder enchantment would give my scouts very fast movement. Definitely want to get that first. Boss man leveled up again. So we can now choose our signature skill. Ah, you need affinity for those. That's changed. So, Chaos Dedication. While army leader, all non-hero units gain plus 10 crit hit chance, which stacks. Well, the initiative nature, which gives extra hit points. They've really changed how these work. Inspiring Killer. Unit grants double the morale bonus to itself and its allies when killing an enemy. And base attacks grant plus 2 fire damage, plus 20 damage against targets who are burning. Or Blight Strikes. Blight damage, bonus against that. While army leader, all animals can have flanker, unit upkeep, defense, and resistance. I think Initiative for Chaos makes more sense for the Inspiring Killer. Like, neither of these really appeal to me. And I'm going to assume that that's what this is. Oh! No, we can get both. Pack leader. While army leader, all animals can get flanker, they're cheaper, they gain extra defense and resistance. I don't know how many animals I'm going to use. Although we do have Tome of Beasts, so we absolutely could. The only problem is I think I can only get between tier 1 and tier 2 animals. And they don't benefit from minor race or transformations, or race transformations in general. When did the design level up change? With this update. Like, a lot of stuff changed with this update. And it was out on Wednesday, I want to say. As much as I would love for my entire army to have 10 extra hit points, which is a lot. I don't know. I think that the unlocks are more useful, but I don't necessarily have to use them, because they are going to use a level up slot, which I can just be spending on more of these, or these. Update or expansion? Both. The way that Paradox usually works is there's an expansion that comes with an update. So the expansion was Ways of War, and then there's an update that comes with it, which added stuff like this. You know what? We haven't done a poll for a while, so YouTube, I'm sorry, this is not going to be available to you. But for the Twitch people out there, we're going to be doing a poll. A poll. Twitch. So we can say either chaos or nature. Make this a 1 minute vote, that's totally fine. Get your votes in! Vote, vote, vote! I wonder if this... I can do that. How does that look for YouTube people? Hopefully that just links to the poll. And one of the things I really like is part of the Restream UI. I can send messages to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. This Restream system is really cool. Because I used Restream like 5 years ago. It was alright, it was somewhat basic, but now it's just like, it does everything automatically. It's really nice. Should have done this a while ago. Could have kept the uptubs a bit more alive. It does, but it seems I can't vote by clicking from YouTube. Huh, maybe that just shows the results. Yeah, no, I think you actually need to be on Twitch to do the vote. Although it might just be that the vote's ended already. So here we go. Chaos actually lost with 36% of the vote. And we're going to go with the nature choice. Which would have won overwhelmingly, even without a little bit of nudging. And in fact, our top contributor, Harry Honey Hog, actually lost. Sorry, dude. Okay, so nature. We're gonna get those extra hit points, just gonna make us tougher. So Blight Strikes we probably want to get eventually, but Frenzy is really... Actually, are you gonna benefit that much from Frenzy? I don't know that you are. Because Frenzy, you gain a stack of strengthened every time you attack, but because you're a charger, you attack once. If you are a regular like sword and board person, you'd be like hit, 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 and you get 3 ranks of Frenzy. I mean, it does lead to Keen Edge, which is a 20% crit chance, which we would like to have. But instead, I think I'm going to go for Second Wind, which increases your movement. It heals you. Reusable after every kill. That's changed. That literally just used to be slippery. Never equipped the trousers. Now you have. Alright, so you can't move anywhere else this turn. That's fine. Evil Presence, yes, we know. Bronze level infestation. I'm going to get rid of it just because I don't want to deal with them. And we have another fighter who can reach us, but then we wouldn't be able to do anything else. So I want to make it to here. You are in the radius? Yes, you are. Okay, so we're going to be able to pull you into this battle. And we want to recruit something else. Wild Speaker I can't do yet, so I think we're going to get another warrior. Because you have... Oh no, you only have the 1 extra slot. That's fine. I'm somewhat tempted to get rid of the Sunderer and replace you with warriors. Which again is kind of the opposite to the Goblins, whose Sunderers were really good. I clicked while the vote was active, then went back to Twitch to get the vote in. Ah, okay. I mean, I think that's going to be basically how we have to do it in the future. But thank you for being on the ball with that, Mastani. That's good. Necromancer, Animist, and Skeleton Pole Arm. Part of the Purring Paladins, apparently. The dead Purring Paladins, clearly. Yeah, no worries. Real life always takes precedence. Let's just start healing off a bit. Now these guys are going to be ranged. I can reach you with you, with you, with you, and also with you. Let's stick you in the middle. Stick you here. Stick you over here. 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 And let the pain commence. I want to try to do as much damage to this guy as I can, so that hopefully we can eat them. Although eating skeletal bones probably isn't going to be the tastiest thing. Lifesteal, because you're white born. Oh, interesting. You do not have a retaliate, because you are not a frontline unit. Well, let's punish you for that silliness. It's all for the marrow, the bones are just there for texture. Ah, that's fair. Oh no, you're going to shoot my weak guys. Oh. Oh, and you escaped. It's okay. You healed that much? Good lord. Okay. You're a bit more dangerous than I credited you with. Fairly easy to kill. This Fury Arch is ridiculous. Let's go ahead. No, let's not. Let's have you here. Eat them. I'm storming over here. You agility yourself. Which means that you can come thundering over here and just whomp this guy. That was a proper whomping. You can head over here. And you may as well pew-pew him. Why not? And then you... How long's the recharge? 2 turns. Just back off. But make sure you keep facing that way. Because yeah, I assumed you would try to back off and then shoot me. You do do quite a lot. Oh, and you have Rising Fury. Huh. You may as well womp them. But they can't retaliate, so it doesn't really do much, and then hopefully you can finish them off. Yeah, you can! And we gained the Juggernaut Greaves. Unit may crush non-fortified obstacles, gains defense, and then also the Shielding Protector. 3 defense against non-flank, 2 status, and 1 resistance. Tier 2 shield. Not bad. I will definitely use... Ah, the Greaves are the same slot. Tier 3 item, though. And with your agility thing, you can actually dodge around people. So I think having you with the extra defense, now you're as tough as the warriors are, is more potent. Other army bonuses, so morale, lower chance of dying when retreating, even more morale, never die when retreating. But with so much morale, why would we ever retreat? This looks like another decent spot to settle. We probably should try to get this second city up and running soon, TM. You produce the warrior, that's cool. Ah, you've expanded, so we definitely want to take this for even more food. Because food is king when it comes to the productivity of these cities. And we have a development skill available, so founding or absorbing cities takes less turns. Newly founded or absorbed cities gain extra population. Sure. Because we're going to start doing that very, very soon. And in fact, I think I might even start setting up an outpost or two now. So that's in the forest. The river continues up this one. Oh, that was only a lake, wasn't it? Actually the sea. There's some resources here, there's some resources down here. I think we probably want Boss Man going this way. That was the Blossom Orchard. Okay. There's another one over in here I saw. So yeah, let's head in that direction. Ah, and we have the new UI look. Although, am I using the new one? That might be... I think that's actually the technological UI. I should take a look at that. After today's diplomatic negotiations, Trial Thickskull of Helheim announces their city wants to celebrate a Godir that they are in awe of, Yaka. Yaka inspires us all. I will sponsor your festivities. So that costs 158 gold. They gain 6 allegiance, which is a tiny amount. I lose some Imperium. Lose knowledge, they gain allegiance. Or I just say no. I have quite a lot of money at the moment, so I will go ahead and sponsor your festivities. Yeah, there's even more resources over here, so I do think that this is the best area to get a city. Enchanted Crow Companion means you can see even further. Is that? Yes, that is a update I actually need to do, so we're going to spend some mana to do that. Moriklim gained a food thingy. Stonemason's even more production. You need 2 foresters, so you need another forester for the granary. That can be done. Oh wow, people are really pissed here. So you know what, let's get the tavern. Get that stability up and running. Get as good a view of this area as I can before I settle. I'm thinking probably right here. Possibly here. Probably here. This is a better place. Can't quite get to it this turn, but that's okay. Next turn we'll build. Meanwhile, Moraclim can get another province. We're going to start stealing some of the forester locations. And the Wayfinder enchantment is ready, so go ahead and cast it. And actually, that reminds me, I do want to queue up a couple of Pathfinders. This is something I should have done way earlier. We don't actually have a space for that warrior, so you're a low priority at the moment. And use a bit of time to look around. Tower, that's another... That's potentially another player. Let's click on there and click on there. Outpost in development. 275, 250, 507. So we're quite a lot stronger than any of these guys, so let's go ahead and attack. Keep getting that experience. Gotta have the experience. Alright. Stone spirits are just tanky. Butcher ogres can do some damage if we let them. You can reach them, but he's the only one. Okay. That's fine. And you do. You're going in a completely different direction, which is an interesting decision to be sure. Let's see how that pays off for them. Right, I think what we want to do is drop a buff on all of these guys. I feel like your hero's on the path to become OP. We shall see. We shall see. I do kind of feel like I want to be shooting the ogres. How much damage do you do? 10 times 3, 13 times 3. What do I do more damage to you? Because you're Alright, we'll shoot that guy then. I'm kind of wondering if I want to let them come to me. Or if I just want to step up and hit them. Let's step up to them. Now we're going to do one thing which I don't particularly like doing, and that's basically splitting damage a bit. I'm going to try and take these two down first, even though it's the ogres who are the dangerous ones. You come running over here, and then we're going to do decisive command, I think probably on the archers. You can whomp him, which gets rid of the counter-attack, but that doesn't really help us. And they are still counter-attacked, unfortunately, but there's not much I can do about it. So we've done a good amount of damage, at least. Let's see if I can tank whatever they do back to me. Oh, of course, I'm regenerating. I forgot about that. These stone spirits are doing naff all damage. The ogres do a lot more. But you try to hit me with the big strike. Oh, this would also heal you if the thing had succeeded. And the scales are missing health, so none of these would really have been effective. Let's kill them. Hey, history teacher Steve. Step up one. Shoot him. Go ahead and finish him. You did it twice. They're very dead. Now let's go and eat those poisoned mushrooms. I mean, body. That happens to be the poisoned mushrooms. Then you are going to pop your agility ability, which means you are now slippery, which means you ignore sphere of influence. So you're going to move to here, which gives you the full charge. Then you're going to whomp him, which also cancels retaliation, which means that you can now whomp them without being hit back. Beautiful. And then you can just start laying into this guy. Okay, that was painful. You can definitely go first. Rush down here. Wallop him in the back. Cancels the retaliation, just does a ton of damage. We can let the archers. No, we'll let the skirmishers get the kill. Right, high morale means higher chance to crit as well. Of course it does. And you leveled up. So, we can either get Frenzy, which we kind of decided not to. We can get Vigor for even more hit points, but I think what I want is for you to just do more damage. Charge Reflex, now Afflict Immobilized? Ooh. Ah, but it's mutually exclusive with these. So Weakening Charge means you can't do either of these. But this one means you can still do this one. All attacks targeting this unit are flanking. Or immobilized, which we know is awesome because it means they just won't be able to move again. Or the charge is guaranteed 2 times weakness. Okay, that's actually quite strong too. But we're never going to be able to get to these because we're not a knight. Unless you can go back. Which maybe you can. Cleaving Sweep is an AoE in front of us. Reckless Rage gives us 30% more attack damage for 3 turns. Or Execute. No, definitely choose Reckless Rage. Critical Momentum gains haste and heals as well. You get a lot of self-healing abilities. I think I'm going to take Fighting because I do want to see if this unlocks Prepared Charge. No, it only goes downwards. Okay, now we know. Well, actually, none of these lines are highlighted at the moment, so we don't know, actually. Have to fight some more stuff and level up again. Which I cannot quite do. Alright, who's this? Is this a player? A Vicious Promisal, Oathwarden Hogstone Throw of the Free City of Promisal. So this is another free city. This is Pyakin, who are ogres. And we're at war with them. Wow, they are really Materium affiliated. Well, that kind of sounds like we need to set up an army and go conquering. Because remember, in this world, strength talks. Level development skill, so we can get this one, which would allow us to sail. No. Well, this one, defeating an infestation grants your unit based on the infestation defeated. Nah. We'll save our Imperium for something bigger. Okay, so you've built the communal tent, which means we can now theoretically get Furies, War Shaman, and Wild Speakers. We're currently building the tavern, which we do need, actually increasingly so. And we have grown again, so we should grow probably here. It's going to annoy them again, but I'm okay with that. And that's a lot of bad guys up there. But this is basically ensured that we're going to be able to get stuff over here. Though there isn't actually that much because the mountains are in the way. One turn until that outpost is finished. Promisal is a level 11 city. Okay, they're going to have quite a big army, I suspect. So probably can't fight them yet. We can, however, fight these guys. So we've got some Dark Warriors. Crooked Shadow Dwellers, and an Ogre. And that is a World Tree, which is an ancient wonder. A gold level ancient wonder. That one's almost certainly outside of our capabilities. I'd like to use the tower. Derelict's Workshop. There's a silver level infestation. 447. They do have a tier 4 ironclad. this guy. Let's conscript them. And I got Enchanted Plate, which is status resist. And once per turn, this unit gains bolstered defense when hit by melee or physical attack. Oh, so you get stacking defense. Don't mind if I do. There does seem to be a lot more equipment found earlier on. 505. Do I want to go after you and try and clear that infestation? I kind of do. Let's move up to here. Stay in friendly territory so we can get that extra round of healing. And then we shall see what happens. Let's just run across their territory and just see what's what. We got the tavern. Good. What else can we build? Stonemason for extra production. Could probably also do with the blacksmith. But let's wait until we get another quarry. Oh, you built that instant. Right, because we got all of the extra production from enslaving the ogres. Yeah. Granary. Let's get some extra food. An evil presence lingers. Yes, I'm sure it does. Something just blew up. What the hell was that? Decaying defences. Warlord Brutalist Bad Butcher, I have long been impressed by your feats of construction and humbly ask for your help. So we can support you, no construction or no production for 2 turns. That increases relations then by a lot. Admit your foolish mistake, rally the troops. No, I'm going to support you for 2 turns and get you the extra relations. Because that will mean that the Whispering Stone does work a little bit faster. Because you're probably slightly pissed with me. Because I built stuff right next to you. That's not good. Yeah, it is. 150, no, they still quite like us. Oh, but that's because we had the plus 200. Yeah, they were actually negative. Slightly. Alright, we may be about to make a really stupid mistake, so I'm just going to put in a quick save here, just in case. We're going to go for you. Low risk battle, really? Okay. Well, I would assume that I need to close with the Ironclad as quickly as I can, otherwise it's just going to bombard me. Also, that thing looks awesome. They do have 2 gunners. What are they? Copper golems. They have 1 defensive unit. 2 gunners. 36 damage. Ouch. And then take aim gives them an 80% accuracy. What racial traits do I have? I can show you. We are Ogre Kingdoms. We are hardy, ferocious, and strong. So hardy gives us extra 8 hit points. Ferocious means we deal extra damage from retaliation and opportunity, and strong we do 2 extra damage. And we are ritual cannibals, so we have corpse eating, which can heal us. So far, I've been really enjoying these guys, actually. What is your range? 5. Barrage deals damage in 1 hex radius. 5. Load shrapnel. Ah, this changes your ammo type to do different things. Ah. Oh, a scout's here. Let's move you over this way, see if we can peel away some of their units to go and deal with you. And because they can shoot us, we're going to want to close distance pretty aggressively. Hopefully this blocks line of sight. Oh, these guys can actually get poisoned. Interesting. So I'm getting behind them just to annoy them. I'm moving in there. So ideally I'd like to drop a heal on you lot. View that. Shoot him. Ooh, man, he's actually quite tough. Yeah, he's very tough, actually. Okay. We're going to move you over here to really make these guys a bit nervous. Then I think I just need to start pounding away at you. So let's see what we can do. Major use retaliation. Okay, we're grinding him down. And we can actually give decisive command. Unfortunately, I can't give it to the archers, but I could give it to you. And I think we should use this pretty much whenever we can. I need to remember to use this more. Just have you attack them again. This is going to make you a lot weaker for any counterattacks, so that's good, because we killed models. Alright. See what you got. Oh, don't kill me. No. Okay, shooting my boss, that's fine. He can take the hits. So far, these guys have missed every single shot that they've taken. You tried to run away, which was definitely a mistake. Now you need to back off. And try not to die. 4 damage, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, that's fine. You should survive. You, meanwhile, can make it up to there. So, and I see absolutely no reason not to do this. Start to go ham on the big ironclad. It's such a cool looking unit. I like that a lot. And then you over here, over here, 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 you here. Could probably have tried to get you to heal up a little bit. And maybe I should have, considering how hard they can hit. Not much I can do about that now. I like the plus 25% crit chance when adjacent to friendly troops. I think it's insane. Don't remember the name of the debate. Probably one of the later ones, I assume. You missed it again! You try to change ammo and move away, which means I get the attack of opportunity. Ah. Burned your own units, though. But now I have to move away from this area because you kind of put us on fire. 1, 2, 3. Let's go pop second wind. Because that means I now have agility, so we can go to here. What? Don't have agility? Or a slippery rather? Oh, it just means I don't trigger opportunity attacks. Doesn't mean I can't ignore zone control. No matter. I'll still wallop you. You are probably going to die on your next turn, and I think that that goes first. How bad is the fire? 4. Because moving through here inflicts wet, which gets rid of fire. Oh no, it doesn't get... Yeah, it does. It counts as burning. So then I'd have to deal with poison instead. Oh man. Regardless of what you do, it's going to suck. I need to move one of these so that I can get him out of there. But either way, both of you can smack here, which I think would be the way to do it. Question, does that increase the burning? Yes, it does. Burning removed. Oh, they only got rid of one burning. Not ideal. Okay, let's see what happens. You didn't die! Why? Oh, come on! He's running around like it's not even on fire. He has 1 hit point! Okay, so you take burning at the end. Cool, good to know. Alright, hopefully this is enough for you to just come in and wallop him. Yes it was. Let's do that. 36. He could be in a bit of trouble if he decides to shoot him. Isn't it? That was potentially a mistake. You'll be fine. You are fine. Yeah, it's just you that I'm a little worried about because of how much of this you've taken now. Alright, hopefully you don't kill my fury. That incendiary round really freaking hurt. I do think that losing somebody here was kind of inevitable, but I honestly had expected it to be them. How about you attack them again? There we go. Just one turn too late. Bugger. Hearty armor, tier 4. Bolstering also gives you hit points and defense. Hello. Definitely seem to be getting a lot more equipment than I remember getting in the past. But you need to come back and heal up. And then here, I need another Fury. Oh, giving away the production also gave away the draft. That I didn't realize. I think it's probably time for the battle ritual site. The extra draft income so I can make these units faster. You definitely have to head back here and heal up. Don't want you roaming around while you're that hurt. Got the Crow Companion. Vision of Victory gives Fortune. Brutal Mark grants non-barbarian units Savage Strike. And Call of the Wild. Friendly animal and cavalry units gain bolstered defense and strengthened. I think I'm going to go with Brutal Mark. We have the outpost founded. I would like this to become a city. We have this. That's done. We have a hero. Ah. So we can either get Bort the Warden or Tog the Spellcaster. Fortifying Governor. While Governor, the governed city gains benefits based on renown. Defensive structures cost less gold and less production. City defensive structures give stability, give draft. No income penalties from being besieged or being pillaged. Okay, that's kind of nice. Governed city has over 100 fortification, win a battle in friendly territory. Doable. Prospecting governor. Mines. That city, I think, has a lot of mines. Win combat in enemy territory, pillage a province. Let me just double check this. No, these are iron, they're not mines. Well, I can still build them as mines. I just won't use quarries. There is one gold node there. Then yes, I think we'll go for the miner. We got excavation, but now I can't afford it anymore. We also got soil tenders, which would be extra food from farms. Which we probably do want in the not too distant future. This one, Pantheon. Oops. That's interesting. We probably want to change his abilities around. Although, Explorer I think does fit for him. But no, we want to recruit Tog the Spellcaster, although he costs more money. Next turn we can get Tog the Spellcaster. An Ogre Mage. What is this, Warcraft? But the Ogres are right next to the Dwarves. There's no reason that they couldn't have learned arcane magic from them. Or even, like, primal magic from the wilds, have druids. Interesting. I see some possibilities. Right, first things first. Let's go get Tog. Oh, we have some more choices. Dana the Thickskull, prospecting governor elitist. Reach level 12, fight alongside the ruler. Leveling her up would be really easy. Or Stangar, agricultural governor. Privateer. There's very little water here, so definitely don't want him. Oh, but these do cost more. That would be so easy to level up. But no, we're going to go with the Raider. We're going to go with the Raider. I don't have the capacity right now to recruit. Oh, they start at level 3. That's why they're more expensive. I could get you next turn. Because I don't right now have the capacity to recruit more troops. And in fact, I just lost the Archer, the Fury. So Dana Thickskull could instead start leveling up. You know what? Yes, we're doing that. We also need a new name for you. So we did use ChatGPT earlier to come up with some cool names. And this is going to be like the mining place. So let's say it would be above, but it's a mining city. Greek-inspired brutish mining cities, adding a sense of ruggedness and industry to capture the gritty essence of a mining city. Orthrakos, Gravmenos. Actually, it's Scorgathium, the Brakthar Mines, Brokmarak, oh I like that, Karagron, Warlathric, Aranoska, Dromithios Pit, and the Thornak Gorge. Ooh, Thornak Gorge just sounds cool. These are really cool actually, I like these a lot. Like, kudos ChatGPT, you're giving me good outputs. So let's go back to the name document. Now some of these should be landmarks, I think. Let's go back to World Anvil. So for those of you just joining us and don't know what on earth I'm doing, I'm actually using these Age of Wonders games to basically populate a world that I'm building. And one of the races in the world are the ogres, the ogre kingdoms. So this is helping me put together who exactly the ogre kingdoms are, give them a bit more of an identity, and then also coming up with important names for the towns and cities and stuff. So that is what I'm looking at the moment. So towns and cities need names, landmarks need names, and then names. What are name names? What's these? So this is going to be another clan. Right, because each of these cities is a clan name. Brakthar, maybe? Scorgathium sounds too much like a dwarven city. Brakthar also kind of sounds dwarven. Really like Tharnak. You know, let's call these guys Tharnak. And we're going to add Tharnak Gorge. So Tharnak Gorge is a natural wonder. Think the Grand Canyon located in the Ogre Kingdoms. And we're going to call these guys Tharnak. Call it Tharnak Gorge, why not? Okay, so what are they building? They are going to make a workshop because that's usually the standard opener. And in terms of drafting, do you need more Pathfinders? So let's have you starting to draft a Pathfinder. No, that's used all of my money. Let's not have you doing a Pathfinder. Let's also not have you doing that because I need the money to get the hero next turn, which is a matter of real importance. And you can annex another province. I think... What is here? Oh! You have one of the rainbow clovers. This would be a really good chance for me to just nab that before Helheim does. I think I probably should. This also blocks him off from the mana node. What does it do again? Food and happiness. It's occupied, so we will need to clear that before we can actually gain the benefit. Maybe another forester? Could turn this into a farm. It is adjacent to this farm. Let's go with the farm. And yes, I would absolutely love to have the Enchanted Crow. We're not going to hire anyone this turn, but next turn we are. If I still can, because they may hate me now. To be determined. Ah, Nefertine. So, you are Warlord Brutalos, bad butcher of the Ogre Kingdoms. I am not impressed. Tread carefully before I decide that your realm is actually worth conquering. Relations minus 710. Wow, you don't like us. Ah, of course your order. Yeah. And you feel threatened. I am threatening. Cool. Okay, so we found the southern humans. Where are they? Over here. So Tharnak Gorge is going to be the nearest to them. Now, can I still get... Yes, I can. Good. We wanted the elitist, the prospecting governor. You are a ranger, so we shall see what ogre rangers can do. And Tharnak Gorge is going to be led by you. I'm going to need to get over here. Although actually what you should probably do is start clearing out some of these guys. You're back to health. So let's go and take a look around where this person is. So you just sent out a around. See another settlement up there. Expansionist Keltin. Your culture intrigues us. We believe that cooperation can benefit us all. With our technology and your expertise, we can make our room truly ours. Why don't we set up communication? Let's see what they got. So they are the monkey engineers, masters of creation. Cheerful, quick reflexes, light-footed, reaver, prolific swarmers, artifact hoarders. Okay. Interesting. Meanwhile, Moriklim can now actually start building, I guess, the vendor, because it's cheap. Yeah, we are kind of out of money at the moment. Monkey, indeed. If I move here, I probably can't attack. Okay, what maybe do is this. See if this still counts as fighting alongside. Oh, they're leaving. No, kill them all! Murder! Death! Kill! So I have 2 ranged units, 2 hard-hitting frontliners. Okay, unfortunately for you, I have my own frontliners. You... Right, I lost the Furies. You can't shoot yet. You've moved, so you can't do your thing yet either. Okay, that's fine. It's going to take the ogres a little while to reach my lines. In the meantime, they can just shoot me. Their skirmishers, they only shoot once. Well, that's a bad place for you to have moved. Let's go ahead and drop the... forwards one. Here one. And have you drop that. See how you're... Actually... Shoot them, let's see what your damage is like. I'm slamming through here, which will get rid of your retaliation. You step up and then just javelin. Well, that's the ogre dead. He's gonna probably turn around and waste another turn. These two are just gonna continue shooting at me. So unfortunate. You get poisoned, but that's fine. Easiest time shooting at them, so go ahead and do that. You get a shot, but you have a 100% chance of hitting the big guy, so hit the big guy. I didn't actually mean to do that. I meant to do this. Because what I'm about to do is end this guy's entire career. Which then frees you up with your extra movement to block him into place, then you may as well start attacking him. That decisive command is really powerful. Let's go ahead and attack that. Alright, grand. That's everyone. Right. You could murder his ass, please do. Come around the back here and smack him. It's so hard. There you go and finish him off. Perfect. Dan a Thick Skull gained renown. And let's merge back together again because you fought alongside the boss. So you need to do that another 4 times, and then you hit level 2. Cool. I do like that there are this many ogres around. Like, it's pretty thematic. Right, Moraclim, you built the vendor. Probably will need to do the market to be producing even more cash. Ah, the boss man leveled up. Good. So, answer the question. No, you cannot go backwards. You can only go forwards with the traits. But we can get the relentless charge, which comes without immobilization. Or we can do Cleaving Sweep, which is the AoE in front of him. Or Vigor for the extra hit points. Although, because your armor is so good, you've just never really been in anything like any kind of danger. So I kind of like the Relentless Charge, because you charge a lot. And to lock people down and stop them running away, to me, seems pretty potent. Oh, promisal to send a war party, eh? I see. Yes, we're going to be defending Tharnak Gorge then. Ah, and a hero. Excellent. Time for a duel. Which is what Bossman wanted to do. The Harbingers of Misfortune. Yes, I will deal with the Blessed Souls. Although Blessed Souls, God, I hate those guys. Oh no, Blessed Souls aren't the converted people. They're just tough. That's fine. So you come back to Tharnak Gorge and just heal up a bit. There's the other Ogrekin. Brutal Mark. So we can now add Savage Strike to non-barbarian people. And we have the next tome. So the second tome was also going to be one related to being slaves. And I think the only other tome that kind of made any sense was probably Rock. Or possibly Evolution. No. They don't really have any relation to dragons. I mean, Tome of the Horde, possibly. That's the fire damage. Spawnkin makes us smaller. I don't think I'd ever actually use that though. No, that doesn't make sense. Rock, so we get Rock Blast. Is damage. Stone Skin just makes us tougher. Obsidian weapons means we do more physical damage. We have a higher chance of inflicting bleed. Earthkin gives us all more defense. Means we can walk across mountains. I do kind of feel like Tome of the Rock would make the most sense. So that's what we're going with.
Earth. Rock. The very foundation of the world beneath our feet. Embrace it. Harness it. Use its solidity for both protection and pain. Call forth minions of stone and turn your own skin into the hardest rock.
I think we're going to go Earthkin. Gives our entire race extra defense, which makes them even tougher, because, you know, we need that. And mountain walks, we can just cross mountains as if they weren't there. Okay, Tharnak Gorge, you're going to build me a workshop, because I want to get that production up and running. You can claim another territory, for which I think we really need the gold mine now. Tharnak can claim mine as well, because you just gain more benefits from having a heavy mining. So that is what Tharnak Gorge is going to be all about. Alright, we should be well enough healed to go deal with you. We just need to make sure that the boss man kills their hero. Half tempted to go and attack the city after this. Although it's an 11 population city, it's gonna be big. What do they have? They have pikemen, the hero, and healers. Yes. Alright, see what they do. Nothing. Ah, they shot me. Ah, with burning again! It seems to be my nemesis. Well, first things first. Let's buff everyone. We're going to mark you as prey. We're going to move. We're going to do second wind. We're going to have you run up to here. You run over to here. You run over to here. You're going to move up one, and you're just going to start pinging away. Ping, ping. And then you're going to say, hey, I like what you were doing. Do that again. Oh, non-hero. In which case I'm going to say, hey, I like what you were doing. Get out the burning area, you moron. And ping away at him. You can smack those guys, because they're foolish for standing against us. You can't do much, but you can wallop the hero. Which immobilizes them and you can't run away. Womp, womp, womp. Right, if you shot her, you'd kill her. That's not what I want. In fact, you may as well just smack him and then kill him. Go ahead and do that. Bonk. Bye-bye. We can come over here and give a hand against these fools. You'll take another stack of burning, but I think that's just a price that you'll have to pay. You're quite tough, you can handle it. And the regeneration is kind of getting rid of that as we go. You run up and just start throwing javelins at this fool. Basically do the same and then pew pew that guy. Weakened guy, which you are doing. But weakened guy is really tough, so good luck. Now it's my turn. Yeah, that's fine. You can just come up here and just stomp this fool. And that's the way. I like it. Need to slay another hero in combat, and then I get level 2 renown. Which basically means 20% faster population growth, which is pretty huge. Ah, we have another scoot for scooting a boot. Well, I'm curious about what else is down here. So how about we go rushing off in that direction. Another Empire development skill, so we could get natural recovery. Units regenerate an additional 15 hit points per turn in friendly terrain, which is really nice, but I'm going to go for the farm boost first of all then. Actually, I can afford this one as well. Let's do that one too. Why not? Extra health recovery in own terrain. Sounds really cool. We captured my stone throw. Do you have any cool kit? Yes. You have a sword that hits very hard. And decent armor. Send the hero home. Any equipment the hero has goes to my arsenal. Yes, I want your stuff. Thank you. Because now I can go to Boss Man, see if I want to replace that greatsword. It does 30 damage with the strike. Yours does 35, so it is actually more. And it's not just piercing. Yeah, and your hit points basically never go too low. So let's just give you that. Then the healthy plate we'll probably give to the archer. Whose name we need to change, actually. Oh, you can use the elusive trousers to get yourself out of danger. Aha! And you leveled up twice. Ah ha ha ha! So you have a couple of different options. Wow, interesting. Keen Edge is... There's a 20% crit chance. When the hero does a crit hit, subsequent crit hits will do an additional 10% damage. This effect stacks. When he kills another, you gain Fortune, which is even more critical hit chance. When you do a crit, you gain Strengthened and hit points. If they're elusive pants, how do you find them in the laundry? Good question. You are a ranger, you don't do melee. Melee and physical range attacks now do 10% more damage. That does sound better. Ah, I see. This is the skirmisher path. Snapshot. Fire, range projectile at enemy target. This does not take a move. Cooldown of 1, so you can do it every other turn. True Shot uses all of your actions. Range of 6. And that's an AoE. Incompatible with Scatter and True Shot. So these really are incompatible with each other. So Snapshot does a knockback. Cancels retaliation. Physical range attacks now have a base chance of inflicting 90% chance of immobilize. True Shot and Scatter Shot bypass 50% of the target's defense. So it's armor piercing. Although this is mutually exclusive with Miasma. Yeah, I don't care about Miasma. Killing an enemy unit resets all ability cooldowns, can only trigger once per turn. Interesting. I do quite like the 44 damage True Shot. Although Shooting Bow does 42. And this requires you to not move. This one you can do whenever the hell you want. Snapshot. And the fact that you can cancel defense mode and remove retaliation, with how close combat the rest of my army is going to be, that's pretty potent. I think I kind of like Snapshot. Because that's just straight up 20 more damage every other turn. And this is only True Shot that bypasses defense.
Huzzah!
Big Game Hunter does seem decent. It's just the fact that you can't move at all doing this. True Shot is better? Why do you say that? Yadrath coming in with a 17-month resubscription. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Yadrath. And 2160p coming in with a new follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. Oh, this can't miss. Yeah, true shot. Plus that level, that 60 range. Sorry, 60 range. That 6 tile range. Does it have a cooldown? 2. So you can do it every 3 turns. This is every other turn. I mean, that's fine. You do a long range shot and then you move up. Oh, whatever. The fact that it does armor piercing is really nice. Right, we need to come up with a better name for you. So the very first ChatGPT question that I asked was 10 brutish Greek-inspired names that invoke the imagery of an ogre from Western fantasy settings. Going back to the names, please. Morphin. Okay, this is literally taking the names that I had as those. Yeah. Okay, so they are Gronthera, Thranica, Morkessa, Zarkine. Well, like Zarkine. Brutira, Hecronia, Scalitha. Scalitha's quite interesting. Borgella, Dromithra, Pralaxa. Pralaxa sounds more like a Minotaur name. Zarkine. Hello. Excuse me. Zarkine. Was it right? Yes. And then the surname. So for the surname, we are coming up with failed ogre names. Here are some failed ogre names with a brutish and slightly humorous twist, each hinting at a skill or reputation that didn't quite pan out. Miss Cleaver, Blunt Blade, Tripstone, Wrong Brew, Soft Grip, Crooked Swing, Weak Jaw, Half Squash, Lost Claw, Slip Axe. Let's make these based on a professional. Pentsmith, Mushbaker, Split Shield, Spill Brewer, Rust Forger, Snapbone, Blot Scribe, Half Cobble, Miss Snare, Slack Rope. And actually, you're not wrong. Thick Skull is a brilliant surname for them. Because it can mean, like, thick skulled as in tough or really freaking stupid. So, I'm going to keep Thick Skull. I think it's good. So we've got Zardine Thickskull. There's another name that I need to add to my list. A rivalry was declared. Nefertine. Okay. Yeah, I can't see the southern humans being particularly friendly towards us. The only ones that kind of should be would be desert dwarves. Natural allies. Maybe not natural allies, but friendly. I wonder what their defenses are like if I did attack again. But in the meantime, what we should probably do is go crush these guys. Stone spirits. As long as you nom down on some corpses, you'll be fine. And we can get some pretty decent choke points going on here. Just out of their range. Oh no, you're not. So I could drop this strengthen buff on him too. Never mind. Oh, you're all going that way. Interesting. Yeah, these melee guys aren't going to do very much damage to each other. Nice crit there. Yeah, cool. Okay, now you're doing good. Trying to decide who I should give another turn to. Maybe to her. No, she's a hero. Come on. Give it to you. Well, let's do that. And with that, you can go and just straight up murder these fools. Which gives you a corpse to eat next turn, which means that you're then going to be stronger. Perfection! It's like I planned this. Oh, that's not actually blocking. Right, you just trample stuff because of your juggernaut boots. So it was in fact an obstacle. I just destroyed it. Pew pew them. You smack them. You gobble them up. Mmm, rocks! Delicious. And you just go whomp them to hopefully stun them. I pressed the wrong button again. Keep hitting 4, not 5. You come over here, whomp them to see if we can stun them. No! You were going to eat something! That's fine. You can eat next turn. Don't worry, rocks are still on the menu, boys. Another one down. Hey, faces. You can't do it on top of the thing you're already on. It has to be adjacent. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Trying to do is get them killed so that he can munch on them and get some health back. So do. Delicious. Om nom 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 nom. Okay, that does not seem to give him that much health back. I mean, he has 115 hit points, so it's not that surprising. 113 hit points, it's not that surprising. No retaliation for you. That is everyone. He's trying to run away. Oh no, he's not. Didn't get through the 10 hit points though. Yes, he dies. Ring of Endurance, +2 status resistance. Sure, I'll use that. And then these guys, 275 health. Zealots, they are fighters. I mean, my two main frontliners at this point are looking a little bit worse for wear. Oh, who's this? So, you are the inconsiderate warlord, Brutalos Bad Butcher. I am Wild Guardian Zathil Silverleaf. May Godir make war, I aim to make peace, even with the likes of you. Authoritarian diplomat. So we found the elves. A large monster den, that is a infestation. Which we will probably need to deal with at some point. Is this in the next province over? No, this is actually going to take us a little while to get to, so I feel fairly good going home just to heal up a little. You need to build something else. Wizard Tower Foundation actually sounds like it would be a good thing. It can't be boosted and it'll start generating more Empyrean. Generally, the earlier you get that, the better. You got the workshop. Ah. Storehouse needs a forest. We can do that. So we're better with mining. Oh, there was a miner here already. Let's get the forester here. Because that's going to then allow me to actually get the storehouse. Hero leveled up. Aha. So we can now get you Swarm Hunter. 1 physical damage for every unit adjacent to the target. Or I can get you Big Game Hunter, which is extra damage per unit tier. I can also get you Signature Skill. So we can get Initiate and Materium now. Well, Army Leader, all non-hero units gain extra defense, so Purging Strikes. And still a stone. So as long as you don't move around, you gain extra defense. Not bad. But I think that you are 100% initiative chaos. You yourself are going to be trying to stack critical hits as much as you can, so I don't see why I shouldn't do that for the rest of your army. And this is basically just going to be a massive DPS fest. I think I'm just going to go with the straight up 10% extra damage right now. Right, and you also have Savage Strike because you're a barbarian, which means you do even more damage when you crit. Oh man, you're going to hit so hard. So hard. Ah, Brutal Mark is ready. Cool, so this gives Savage Strike to everyone that's not a barbarian, which at the moment is nobody. But in the future, I'm sure there will be some. Probably animals. Morale bonuses are also very powerful. That's true, especially for increasing crit chance. Just start a critical death spiral. I'm gonna go and clear this before heading home. I kind of do. One. They have blight resistance. They can inflict poison. Because one of my frontliners is fine. You could probably tank a couple of them as well. So could she. Let's do it. Oh, they're running away. We were hired by a rich merchant to look after the gold vein, the leader of the gang, as Ellis explains. We expected to protect it from roaming scoundrels. So I could tell you just to start off. But no. Murder! Death! Kill! We got hungry. We want to eat. It looks like you're on the menu. Okay, so I think I want to be shooting you as much as I can. So let's move you over to here and just go pew pew. Have you guarding that flank? Have you coming over here? And then you basically are going to be the important one, holding everything up this way. Yes. Okay, you should be able to go toe to toe with that one unit, I think. You can move up to here. Wait, no, do this. First of all, let's drop a buff on these guys. Which also starts him regenerating. Speaking of regenerating, you may as well regenerate some more with Second Wind. It's just a free heal. You step forwards to block them. You could shoot them. You should be quite capable of tanking them for a while, so yeah, we'll help these guys out. Alright, Once more onto the breach, dear friends. Oh, attacking cancels your regen. Interesting. Who can condemn? Let's start doing a bit of damage. Why not? Ooh, he condemned me and poisoned me. That's not great. Alright, see what you got. I might lose that warrior. Although actually with the archer right there, maybe not. You went that way. Okay, good. You've been poisoned. Taking 8 damage. You can get to here before you die. I can escape with you. Or if I clear these guys out before you die, that would work too. So let's bring in some healthier people. I'm going to stab you first. Then I'm going to tell you to stab them again. No! Didn't actually want you to attack them. Damn it. Would have done a lot more damage with you. It's irritating. I wanted you to attack them. But finish them off. It's all for a good cause. Which is mainly so that he can eat their corpses. Om nom 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 nom. And hopefully finish them off. Yeah. We got this. We got this. Right. You have people to eat. Which should stop you from just dying straight away. My turn. Two kills, 1 arrow. Not bad. And boss man leveled up again. Perfect. Ooh, gained a bunch of money for that one. Alright then, boss man, what you got for me? You could get some more hit points. After using a charge attack, the hero gains a retaliation. People do often like hitting you back again after that, so having extra retaliations is a pretty good thing for you. But I think right now I actually want health. Let's just make you tanky. City. Hello, Hall, down there in the south. Which reminds me, I do need to start thinking quite seriously about where I want my third city to go. A tiny bit more exploration, and I think we'll need to work out It is unfortunate we meet like this, Warlord Brutalos Bad Butcher, but it seems war between us is inevitable. The sharpshooting Tigrans. Yeah, you don't like us very much. Ah, we've got another explorer. Good stuff. I think we really need to go exploring down this way. There's a watchtower there. Sonic Gorge built the building, whatever it was you were building. Communal tent? Yeah. Start you working on that. Brutal Mark is ready to enchant. I'm just going to go ahead and cast it, even though it doesn't affect anyone yet. It will work towards the future. And that's that. That is a bunch of monsters up there.
Huzzah!
So if I was theoretically to build another city, where would it go? Probably right here. In fact, there's no probably about it. I think that's the only reasonable location. 2 gold mines, mana node, and an iron deposit. The city wouldn't grow very quickly, but it would be a decent one. So we need to explore a little bit more up there. Oh, except, haha. Blue, whoever is blue is right there. So the other safe location would be here. But again, I need to explore more of this. Hexdex coming in with a 70-month resub. Thank you very much for that, Hexdex. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway, I think I'm going to call this stream here. I'm getting very hungry and I want to go make something to eat. But don't worry, I'll be back again in 2 hours. So at 6 PM Central European Time, we'll be back with some more Age of Wonders. Thanks everyone for watching over on Twitch and everyone for watching over on YouTube. I am back on YouTube now, and this is going to become a regular thing. Whenever I'm streaming on Twitch, I will also be streaming on YouTube now that I have this thing set up. I will also try to get the stream back into 1080. I don't know why it went down to 720. I'll see if I can have that ready for the next one. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you've really enjoyed this and you want to support the channel, then please do consider subscribing if you're on Twitch or doing the, I don't know what they're called, the ports on YouTube. It really does help me out and lets me do more of this kind of thing. As a reminder, Gutta Dummerung for Hearts of Iron 4 is out on Thursday the 14th of November. I will be playing it on Thursday the 14th of November on YouTube and also on Twitch. That is part of the reason why I wanted to have this set up, and just this was a bit of a test run. But today, when I come back at 6, it will be some more Age of Wonders, carrying on with the Ogre Kingdoms. But thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, bye bye.